Hello there, stellar friends. Coach Deb here with another mindset moment. This is going to take longer than a minute. You know, this time of year, we are hearing a lot. This is November of 2021 when I'm recording this. We are hearing a lot of chatter about all the things we need to do to crush our goals and finish the year strong and just be amazing. And at the same time as we're crushing our goals and finishing the year strong, we are planning for the most amazing, the best, the most fabulous 2022 ever. And that can cause us a lot of pressure. If you're like me, a recovering perfectionist, a recovering hyperachiever, you can get caught up in the excitement, in the frenzy of all the things you could be doing, all the things you should be doing in order to be awesome. Now, I'm not saying don't do those things, and I'm not saying don't plan ahead for success. You know that I'm a huge fan of planning ahead for success. You know, in fact, this week we've got an episode of the podcast coming out that's all about telling yourselves the stories of success. And so I am all for the planning, for sure, and for finishing strong and for starting strong and planning your dreams and goals. The challenge is that when we get caught up in the frenzy of all the things we should be doing, we can put unnecessary, unhelpful pressure on ourselves. So I do that sometimes as a recovering hyperachiever. I have these stories that kind of run on repeat that I've got to do more in order to be more, to achieve more, to be good enough, to be successful. And sometimes that comes back for me. Those stories of not enough, that I've got to do this thing and that thing and then I'll be enough. And I get excited about opportunities to try new things, to learn new things. And the downside of that enthusiasm and excitement for new things and for expansion is that I can cause myself a lot of pressure, feeling like I have to do them all right now. And that can become stressful. I can lose sleep because my mind goes in monkey brain, and then I am having a hard time focusing on what I need to be doing because I'm thinking of all the things I could be doing or should be doing according to all the gurus out there who are telling us what we should do to crush our goals and to have the most amazing year next year before this one's even finished. So I want to share with you what I do to bring myself back down to grounding when I catch myself in that state where I'm feeling a little bit like, oh my gosh, there's so many things to do and not enough time to do them in. I go back to this quote by Brene Brown that actually lives on a Post-it note right inside my walk-in closet. Now, I don't often notice it when I'm in certain states, but I always go back to it when I have that feeling. I'm sitting on my yoga mat this morning, feeling a little bit of anxiety about all the things I need to do. It's like, time to remind myself of this. Whatever gets done and how much is left undone, I am enough. Now, Brene Brown and I are not suggesting that you don't do things and don't take action and move forward, but it is a knowing that we have a limited capacity in terms of limited amount of energy every day, a limited amount of time every day. And if you're like me, a hyperachiever, you might tend to overestimate what you can get done in any given block of time. And so things take longer, and then we stress ourselves out because they didn't get done fast enough. And so this is very helpful for me. It reminds me just like whatever gets done and how much is left undone, I am enough. I try to be realistic about what's going to get done in a day, and sometimes I overestimate. Most of the time I don't anymore, but this I reminded. Now this quote is from The Gifts of Imperfection. If you haven't yet read it and you're a recovering perfectionist, what are you waiting for? This is something you definitely want to do. And today I want to share with you, just before I sign off, the subtitle to The Gifts of Imperfection. Let go of who you think you are supposed to be and embrace who you are. Okay, so let go of who you think you're supposed to be, who everybody's telling you should be to finish strong, to start strong, to have the most amazing year ever next year, while you also still finish this year in the most amazing way. and embrace who you are. Now, who I am is someone who's imperfect, who sometimes overestimates what I can get done in a day. And sometimes I put pressure on myself because I get excited about all the great ideas and all the options there are and all the possibilities. I love possibility. This is where I live in the realm of possibility with my clients and for myself, and I love exploring new things. And sometimes that can put me in a place of feeling anxious that I'm not doing enough, I'm not getting enough done. If that sounds like you and you can relate, I just wanted to give you that today. Whatever gets done today and how much is left undone, you are enough. Make today wonderful. Give yourself time to breathe and be patient with yourself. Give yourself permission to take all the time you need to do those things that are most important to you. Make today wonderful. See you again soon. Bye for now.